The Direct Power Purchase Agreement, which allows electricity consumers to purchase electricity directly from renewable power producers, went into effect in September 2022. The new system will be applied to electricity generated from solar, wind, water, biomass, and geothermal energies, in line with sources that are considered eligible to achieve the global RE100 initiative. The amendment to the Electricity Utility Act makes it possible for renewable energy generators in South Korea to sell electricity directly to end user without having to go through the Korean Power Exchange (KPX). Before the amendment, Direct Power Purchase Agreement (PPA) between generators and end users are prohibited under the Electricity Utility Act. Instead, generators are required to sell into the KPX hourly auction pool, with the Korean Electricity Power Corporation (KEPCO) as the sole off-taker. That is, given that KEPCO is the only electric sales business licensed under the Electricity Utility Act. These amendments to the Electricity Utility Act are, therefore, a potential game changer for the renewable sector, effectively removing KEPCO's monopoly on the sale of renewable energy to end users. Power sold under this direct PPA scheme will, however, not be eligible for the issuance of Renewable Energy Certificates, REC, which had previously been the main source of revenue for renewable generators. That is, in addition to revenue generated from selling electricity on the KPX. One of the major benefits of the direct PPA scheme is that it offers the ability for the renewable generators and end users to lock in prices in advance and minimize exposure to the sometimes volatile spot market. To summarize the key points again, number 1, a registered renewable energy electricity supplier may supply electricity to power users without going through the existing electricity trading market. Number 2, a direct PPA can be at a single generation facility, single location, single generation facility, multiple locations, or multiple generation facilities, single locations. This is expected to enable electricity suppliers to implement a variety of business models regarding direct PPA. Number 3, a Renewable Energy Supply Certificate, REC, is not issued when electricity is supplied under a direct PPA, but a REC is issued for surplus power generation. Accordingly, electricity suppliers can increase revenue through RECs obtained for surplus power generation. Number 4, participation by small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, in direct PPAs is expected to be supported through a waiver of transmission and distribution usage fees for 1 year. Regarding eligibility of who could participate in PPA, there are 3 points to be noted. Number 1, source must be from solar energy, wind power, hydropower, marine energy, geothermal energy, or bioenergy. Number 2, power generation facilities must have a capacity exceeding 1 megawatt, aggregated if there are 2 or more power generation facilities. Number 3, electricity users who may be a party to a direct PPA are those who use general electricity or industrial electricity of 300 kilowatts or more, or those who have power receiving facilities of 300 kVA or more at the place where electricity is used. About the terms and conditions to be applied, there are 4 key points. Number 1, renewable energy generators must supply a minimum annual supply of renewable energy electricity to renewable energy electricity suppliers. Renewable energy electricity suppliers must guarantee a minimum annual supply of renewable energy electricity to electricity users. Number 3, electricity users must purchase the entire hourly supply. Number 4, use of the facility of transmission and distribution companies require a separate agreement to be entered into with such companies. Let's take a look at terms related to power shortages. If the hourly electricity supply is less than the hourly electricity consumption, electricity users are free to purchase electricity directly from the electricity market or receive supply directly from electricity suppliers. So what is the minimum term or duration of the contract? The contract must be at least of 1 year duration. Reporting requirements. At least 2 months prior to the date of first power supply, the direct PPA is required to be reported to the Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy via the Korea Power Exchange. Renewal of agreement. If the term of the PPA is less than 5 years, the PPA will be automatically extended on the same terms unless a party at any time between 6 and 2 months before the expiry of the term notifies the other party of its intention to amend or terminate the PPA. Termination of PPA contracts. The Minister of Trade, Industry and Energy via the Korean Power Exchange must be notified of any termination of a direct PPA. About the calculation of purchase price. The electricity purchase price is to be based on number 1, electricity supply price. Number 2, transmission and distribution usage fee. Number 3, Korea Power Exchange transaction fee. Number 4, settlement amount under the electricity market operation rules. And number 5, electricity industry base fund contributions.